Hi guys, it's Wade here with your Thursday spot on Pagan Perspective. Now, I did do this last night, and I'm doing it through direct upload again. But my internet and everything, like, did a power cut thing last night, so I came down this morning and it said preview 0%. So I'm assuming that it decided that after it done 20%, that my computer decided it didn't want to connect to the internet anymore. So I've just literally sat down to redo it because it's paying. It's really been a pain in the ass. So the topic today was actually basically we're going to focus on the element akasha, also known as a spirit. And really, I'm going to keep it short and sweet because there's no need for me to drag this one out because it's really simple. I've actually got a pentacle here to show you. I see the elements as different parts that make up our energy, different parts of us that make up a whole, which kind of is represented in the pentacle. It's a circle with this in the center, which represents all the different parts of us, including the elements, which makes up us as a being. Now, of course, in my view, you have the fire, which is also not only representative of the courageous side of ourselves, our personality, and the fire of our soul. But it also, strangely, is a representative of the digestive system and the way that we eat and burn food for us to live. Air, of course, is the breath we take to survive. Water, our bodies are made up of 90% water. And then you have earth, which obviously will come from the earth, our skin, everything is from that seed of creation, which comes from Mother Earth. So they all tie in together, and then you get the final element, which is spirit. Now, I've always seen spirit as the element which represents the higher self. Obviously, people's have different variations of this. I mean, for example, I see this elements as being just those things, not necessarily being these spirits, these little sprites that represent these things. I actually see them when I'm calling the elements. I'm calling that 90% of water. I'm calling that breath in my lungs. I'm calling everything that makes up my physical attributes, which pays towards what builds my energy as a whole, and also on a physical level as well as a spiritual level. And that's where I think the pentacle to me represents that kind of symbol, that power symbol, which represents me as a person and my beliefs in my existence, what I am as a person, what makes me. So spirit akasha to me, it represents my higher self, my being that is connected to the gods, my being that is connected to me personally, my kind of, as you was imagine the brain, everything, every thought pattern, every thing that passes through me, which then develops into an action through all of the other elements that create me. They start at that top point, which is the kind of the brain thought, the me as a self, the main center of every choice that I make or have made in past lives, the higher self. So that's really my opinion of it. I don't see the spirit as the god and goddess, simply because in my circles I have a spirit candle at the center with the god and goddess, and that represents the god and the goddess are spiritual beings, whereas we are physical beings. The elements make up our physical state, the other four elements, and our spirit is our state that is much the closest to what the god and the goddess's energies are, because that is our purest, our just our mind. That is, and that is how I imagine the god and the goddess to be, this one energy, and that is the kind of energy that spirit is. Whereas the other four elements make up our physical body, which obviously the god and goddess can take on. But when we're in circle, I'm using those to use the energy from my physical state to power my spiritual center, and being in the circle to the god and the goddess, who are, it's getting confusing now. I'm confusing myself with what I'm trying to say. But basically, spirit to me is my higher self, and my higher self is closely represented in similar beings as the god and the goddess. They are very similar. I see my higher self, the energies, they're very similar energies, and the other four energies, air, earth, fire, and water, they all attribute to my physical state of being. And that's kind of almost like, I don't want to say like a host body, because it's not at all. I suppose in a way it is if you believe in past lives and stuff, but they attribute to who I am on earth in this physical state, whereas my higher self is part of that, but it's also part of the ether with the god and the goddess. So hopefully that gives you a little idea into my strange mind. Apologies for this. It's really not my fault today, but I'm just going to apologise anyway. Not going to be here next week because it's subs week, so you have a lovely little fill in. Haven't been able to comment because I've been so busy this week. I really need to start making videos on my channel to fill you all in, but I'm not really sure in what way I want to take my channel right now, because I haven't posted a video in so long. It's just because I don't know, outside of YouTube, the pagan stuff I do is very personal, and I tend to do a lot more than that, and there's a lot more to me than the pagan side to me right now. So I haven't been thinking about much which I can share with you, because there's not really anything above the personal level that I'd really feel comfortable sharing on the pagan subject. So I might have to delve into it a little bit more, do a bit more experimenting within the craft. But we'll have a look. We'll see what comes out of that, because I do want to do something special over there. So yeah, I'm going to start blabbering now. I hope you all had a fantastic week. I know a lot of you are breaking up for summer this week and next week, so I hope you all have a fantastic summer. I'm off to Wales next week, from Wednesday through till Saturday. So if anybody's in Aberystwyth, buzz me, send me a message. I will be in Stars one of the days because I absolutely love that shop. So yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I hope you have a fantastic summer, and I'll see you in about 2 weeks. So bless you be. Peace out.